It's the professional Masterchef quarter-final. These 5 chefs triumphed in their heats. And tonight, they face 2 tough challenges designed to test them even further.
It's nerve-wracking. I thought I'd feel a lot better than last time. I actually feel 10 times worse, which is delightful.
Pippa, I guess the first question's got to be, how do you end up on MasterChef? Did you contact them or did they contact you? How does it all work?
I can't say the complete process. That's not really my place to say. However, it's a combination of being approached, lots of applications, London visits, interviews, CVs, pictures, recipes, and references as well. So there's a few people on the Isle of Man that have really done me a nice favour there, so thank you.
It must have been so exciting, because I'm guessing yourself as a chef, you must be a fan of the programme.
Actually, it's not that I'm not a big fan. I just don't really watch television. I don't have a television. I haven't had a television in a long, long time. I did used to watch the show, and I have a lot of respect for the show, and it's great. And especially now, engaging with it, of course I've been watching a lot of it since then. But yeah, in general, I don't really watch anything. So it's really bizarre to not watch things, but then be involved in it. It's really bizarre.
But like the professionals, MasterChef Professionals, it's sort of a whole new level though, isn't it? You must have been cooking alongside and up against other chefs that you presumably knew in advance and maybe respect and possibly even idolise.
Oh my goodness, completely. Yeah, the level of skill and expertise is incredible. Some of the chefs are either working in establishments alongside chefs that I've followed for years and really respect, or they are those chefs themselves with those establishments. It's incredible, the skill level, and my style is really quite simple. It's about ingredients, it's about the sourcing of food, wholesome and more of like a homely style of cooking. So maybe I suit the non-professional one a little bit more, arguably. However, I'm confident in who I am and what I do and why I do what I do. But it's incredible to be surrounded by that skill level, yeah.
So what is it like, though, having to cook under filming conditions? That's got to present whole new challenges.
Cooking in a film environment for me was, to be honest, pretty much sent me over the edge. The lights, the smells, the heat, 50,000 cameras around you whilst you're trying to do something, whilst being asked about things you love and you believe in and you want to talk about for hours, whilst having ADHD, thinking about 80 other thousand million things. Honestly, I'm actually overstimulated thinking about it right now, trying to tell you about the experience. But yeah, it highlighted a few weaknesses of mine that actually I'm not okay with, and now I'm absolutely determined to change. But yeah, also highlighted how important it is for me that I create the right environment for me to flourish. And well, that's the bloody Isle of Man, really, for me. Yeah, it's great over here and it's really stimulating in many, many ways, but it's too much. I want the calmness and the sea and the glens and the trees and the birds and my people. And yeah, I feel so much better in a calm environment with nature. It's just too much. Yeah, great experience. But as a neurodivergent person, particularly hard. I mean, it must be hard for everyone and anyone. It's an absolutely crazy situation. But yeah, I found it particularly difficult, and I guess it's just made me really appreciate the need for nature, please.
And on that note, the nature note as such, I believe you made a point of including a number of Manx ingredients in some of your signature dishes, and you went to great lengths to do that, didn't you?
Well, I actually nearly missed the whole entire opportunity, waiting for Foraging Vintner's apple port. It was due to arrive by a courier, and it just didn't. And hours went by, and several rearranging of trains later, I finally headed down to London with 2 bottles of the port, actually, one to drink and one to cook with. And yeah, I also had people, my loved ones, send me produce from the Isle of Man. And yeah, I'd got a lot of stuff that I preserved as well that I'd taken there myself, me and my weeds. But yeah, it was really, really important to me. And my only goal, other than the sustainability side of it as well, was to share my love for the Isle of Man and its food and its people as well. So yeah, it was really important, and I didn't really get much sleep that night waiting for the wine. But it did go down very, very well.
And obviously you're known for and have won awards for keeping your cooking as sustainable as possible and using foraged ingredients. Were you able to do that in and around all the complications and kind of practicalities of filming the series?
I managed to use a significant amount of foraged ingredients in the cooking, some of which I preserved, of course, from the Isle of Man. I wanted to utilise those things. And I don't know if this is allowed, but yeah, quite a few ingredients I kind of got let down on, I guess. So I was out foraging at 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning, trying to kind of rejig a bit and edit what I was doing based on what was around. So if there was ever a time and a place for the Versa ethos to come into effect of, you know, you can cook in that style, I can cook to my ethos no matter where I am in any situation, even in the middle of London, concrete jungle, I still managed to make it work and scrounged my way to a dish. So anyway, I don't want to ruin everything because obviously it's out tonight. But yeah, foraging played a huge part in it, and there were some quick scrambles of trying to achieve that, shall we say.
Foraging in London, that is some achievement, Pippa. And you mentioned there that you don't want to ruin it for everyone. And obviously you can't tell us exactly how it went for you with the series. People will just have to tune in, won't they? Tonight, 9 p.m, BBC One. So I guess I'll just ask, what is next for you?
Next for me is to finish off my business over in the UK. Got a lot of pop-ups planned and events. And obviously the idea of this is to grow, take a break, rejuvenate, learn, connect, meet new people, and keep developing the concept, whilst also, you know, spreading the green love and the vibe to other people and get them on board, whilst also shouting about the Isle of Man. Don't worry, I've not abandoned it. And yeah, the plan is to come back. I want to come back, obviously. It was only ever a respite, a very well needed one for many, many reasons. But yeah, I'm going to come back. A few ideas in the pipeline. I'd like to help and support and grow other businesses and other people and their situations, whilst also Versa will probably be back as a pop-up on the side of that as well. So lots of ideas. There's a book in the process as well. But yeah, I want to come back, but then I'm very, very much going to make the effort of leaving the Isle of Man as and when to connect and collaborate with really incredible chefs around the world and take the concept, the ethos and the Manx produce global, really. Yeah, but I'll be back.
Well, we can't wait for you to be back. Pippa, thank you so much and we wish you all the best. We're rooting for you.
This is when the pressure really starts to build up for our chefs.
They've got to keep the momentum going. If not, they're going home.